Hello there.
Yeah, my diamonds and VVs. See us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. Yeah, I'm young, but I got something to lose. Hey, man, come on. You guys are probably already smiling at the start of this reaction because of the setting. It is another nighttime recording of the X-Files, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, this is actually, fun fact, I am actually recording this the same day. I didn't think I was going to be able to do this, but I'm actually recording this the same day after Piper Maru, which is great because, you know, I thought I was busy for the rest of the day, but I just finished dinner with the family. I was out with the family, and you know what? Let's record this X-Files reaction tonight, baby. While it's still fresh in our minds, let's record it at night, because I was actually going to record it tomorrow during the day. I'm just like, nah. Let's get the fam excited. Let's get the YouTube fam excited for the two-parter, man, because season 3 of the X-Files, dare I say, I'm gonna call it early. I know we're only up to episode 16 today, ladies and gents, but I'm gonna say it right now. I think season 3 of the X-Files is gonna be tough to beat. I know there's 11 seasons and 2 movies to this series, or to this franchise, whatever it is, to this IP. But I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna call it. Season 3 gonna be tough to beat. Season 3 is going to be very tough to beat because this season has been peak, and we got another to-be continued episode, and we need to continue it. What's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 25-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, absolutely shooting his shot, and today we are up to episode 16 of the X-Files Season 3. This one is titled Apocrypha. It is a 2-part, baby. Hopefully. 2-part could be a 3-parter. I don't know anymore. Could be a 4-parter. 5-part. I don't know. I don't know anymore with this series. This season, season 3, say what you want about the man, but season 3 is like clicking shuffle on Tory Lanez on Spotify. You don't know what you're gonna get. You could get the 80s album, you could get, you know, a reggae song, you could get, you know, yeah, you can get an R&B chill vibes, you can get an R&B sexy vibes, you could get, you know, a rap song, you can get melodic rap, you can get soul sample rap with Tory. You don't know what you're gonna get with this season, baby. And, you know, I feel like this show, ever since that Humbug episode in season 2, I feel like Humbug, from then onwards, really set the standard for, in terms of, like, you don't know what you're gonna get. You know, they just added another, you know, they added another perk, another weapon to the arsenal with them Humbug type episodes, and they're like, you know what, our versatility is absolutely insane. And I know this has been a long-winded intro, but I'm excited, man. I didn't think I was gonna do a reaction tonight, and I love the setting, I love the vibes, even though maybe the camera quality might not be the best. Look, I could turn on the lighting right now and it just looks off, man. Come on, it just, nah, man. We got to do it with the green light. The ambiance. Let's get into the reaction anyway. Let's jump into the X-Files world again. Hey, we got an entity on the loose, man. We don't know what that is, man. This thing possessing, taking people over. It's now in Krychek, and Krychek. Oh, bro, let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing. Let's jump into it. And as always, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. By the way, I am not on anything. I haven't taken anything. Listen, it's just energy. It's hype.
Previously,
all right, allow it. Y'all need to chill.
They said I owed it to the dead to tell them the truth.
Oh, 1953
I told
flashback,
them
Pearl
to
Harbor.
Stick the truth.
that's why we've come here all the way from Washington, sailor. To hear your story. To make sure that justice is served.
Oh, that's bullshit. This must be the Syndicate.
You said that after your outburst, the XO Johansson locked you up with your captain.
Johansson did what he had to.
Damn, the empty beds. That pan
That's
back.
war.
That sort of pullback right there with the camera
Some
to
are
reveal
sacrificed so
the
that
empty
others
beds.
can live.
That's cold.
Get us out of here!
That's cold. But it never escaped the ship, right?
For the first time, we saw the enemy that was killing us.
Because it possessed the captain. But then it was in the airplane at the bottom of the ocean. Hey, at least you can knock it out with a spanner. Ew. The black goo. Why did I assume it was black? Because it's black and white, but I'm guessing, yeah, the substance in the eye was black, but that's the Venom symbiote, man. So is that how it went to the bottom of the ocean?
Was causing the slow, painful deaths. The Navy says we were sent to recover an A-bomb. That's why we got all these burns. Give me a freaking
so
break.
he is calling it the entity. I've just been saying it's some entity, but it's the
Whatever
entity.
it was,
This ain't Mission
we were
Impossible
sent to
Final
guard
Reckoning.
it.
Come on, man.
This was what exposed the crew to radiation?
Is that a young Deep Throat or no?
Before it slithered away. Back to where it came from. Back into the sea. Back into who knows what.
Damn. Who knows what? The element of the unknown, baby. X-Files does it like no other.
That thing is still down there. The Navy will deny it. But you've got to make sure the truth gets out.
Hey, you talking to the people who are
I can
trying
trust you to do that,
to
can't
put it-
I, Mr. Mulder?
Oh, it's Mulder's dad. So it was the Syndicate. It was the Syndicate. I thought it was Deep Throat. My bad. It does look like a young Mulder. Yeah, it does look like a young Mulder's dad. My bad. Oh my god. Can I have a guess? Anyone want to take guesses as to who that is? Anyone?
You can trust all of us.
Bro, it sounds exactly like him. What the fudge? That is crazy. Anyone want to guess who that guy is right there? I don't know who it is, but anyone want to take a guess? Take, just, you know, take a shot. Anyone. Ah, Mr. Mulder, that was a nice one. I thought Deep Throat was maybe there. I was like, why do I think Deep Throat? But yeah, Mulder's dad was in the Syndicate, so that's cool stuff. Mulder's dad knows of it, and there's recordings clearly of what this entity is, so that's cool stuff, man. I love that flashback right there. Poor guy, never got justice. But at least Mulder trying to carry justice 50 years later, nearly.
Agent Scully.
Agent Fuller. What happened?
It looks like some hothead drew a gun in a coffee shop. Skinner happened to be in the way.
No.
What do you have on the shooter?
We have a description from the waitress. A handgun was recovered.
Good to
in
see
the parking
Fuller
lot,
again.
Unregistered, no prints. Our guys got 2 parcels off the cash register.
Hair and fiber?
This just happened a few hours ago.
This is the assistant director who's been shot. We have to make all resources available.
I love that. I love that at the beginning of the last episode, you had Skinner approach Scully about, you know, what's happening with her sister's case. And then Scully give the rant about, you know, when this happens, you know, we have every bit of technology to get from, you know, what they ate last month. You get what I mean? Like like, you know, to get to the every inch of each individual. Like some guy could blow up a block, you know, from miles away, and we could find out everything about him. And then now, you know, Scully's putting that into play to make sure that doesn't happen with her sister's death to Skinner.
Excuse me.
Exonerate all resources. Is that right? The right word? Exonerate all resources? No. He'll pull through. He's a tough
Where
cookie.
is he?
He came out of the surgery all right, but he's still in a lot of pain.
Smoke Monster's on site, bro. On site. That's crazy that Scully is there for Skinner. Like, does Skinner have any family? Any close ones, man? Like, that would be there with him in this moment? Hey, let him speak before he gets in the lift. Come on, let him speak. Oh. Hey, I hope Mulder flew back business class to Washington. Oh, Mulder with the entity now, bro. He just chilling with it. They going for a late night drive together.
Okay.
I gotta commend all the actors and actresses.
What's CI mean? When we get there.
I love the actors and actresses who have been, like, you know, taken over by the entity. Have done a good job at, you know, switching up their demeanor when being possessed. Showing no emotion. I wonder why, I don't know if Mulder's meant to pick it up, but
How's he
hasn't.
doing?
He's on steady Demerol. He's in and out. Thought I asked for guards to be posted outside.
We put in a request with the DC police.
Not
Was
good
some
enough.
random shooting.
I think it's a matter of pulling men off something else.
I've heard the excuses. I don't care if you and Agent Kaleka have to stand out in the hallway yourselves.
Alright.
This man has to be protected. Okay?
Scully taking no chances. I love this. I love this. Sparing no expense here. Taking lessons from John Hammond. Nah, I love. She's on it, man. She's on it. I said it last episode earlier today. You know, they ignited a fire in her. Or, you know, Skinner ignited. He awoken a beast at the bottom of the ocean in Scully after telling her what's happening with her sister's case. Bro, I love this episode. The atmosphere, being tailed without the headlights. The high beams of death. Hey, come on, Entity. That's you driving, not Krychek. Damn, man. Too fast, too furious. What? They just gonna drive off? They're not gonna finish the job? Oh, they're coming to finish the job. Alright. Man, the Entity's a weak-ass driver. Glad he has the Entity with him.
Get out.
There's the flashbang. There's the flashbang. Hey, Mulder getting flashbacks here to his sister's abduction. Oh, too bad he concussed. Hey, if Krychek saves him now, he gonna trust that thing even more.
Good morning. We found saliva on Skinner's shirt that wasn't his. This is an analysis of the secretors and other hemofactors.
Hey, glad this guy's back.
Which tells us we're looking for a male, probably in his 40s, with blood type B positive. Well, we already know all that from the waitress's description.
There's more.
You know what? Run it anyway. Can I borrow this for a little while?
Go ahead.
I just realized I crashed out and started yelling in Spanish slurs at the guy last episode when he shot Skinner.
We picked them up last
Oh!
night. The burn close proximity radiation exposure. Same as
Damn!
the French sailors aboard that salvage ship. Identical.
What's the prognosis?
Cuz!
It's just a matter of time. This kind of absorption will have a rapid effect on cellular activity, giving rise to the onset of massive and malignant cancers.
He knows what did it, or did he think...
Has anyone been in to see these men?
No, your orders were to isolate them. But I think we should get a specialist in here because, frankly, I've never seen anything like this before.
I have.
You know what
I was
caused
about to
this?
say, did they try and put a lid on
Have
the
bodies
Entity?
destroyed.
Damn! They tried to put a lid on the Entity and now it's
But,
resurfaced?
sir, these men aren't dead yet.
They will be.
Isn't that the prognosis?
Damn! Isn't that the prognosis? That's cold! Please tell me he still has the key. Hi.
Guess I'm not dead.
What happened?
I swear, if this is a three-parter, I'm
Nothing you
a
could tell
flip.
me. And then there was this bright flash. That's all I remember.
They are so behind the curve on this one, man. Mulder
Well, it
and
may not
Scully.
be the best time to tell you, but you're not the only one in the hospital. Skinner's been shot.
Hey, they can be bunk buddies.
What's his condition?
A bullet perforated his small intestine. The doctor seems to think he'll be fine. This one belongs to the man who shot Skinner.
Yeah, who's this one belong to?
The man who shot Melissa.
Oh, that's right. There was two of them in the house. There was two of them in the house when Krychek shot Melissa, but like, I don't know which one pulled the trigger, right? It was dark. I assumed last episode was Krychek. Krychek definitely killed Mulder's father, right? Or it might have been the other guy too.
Disturbing reports from a French salvage vessel came into San Diego. Its crew all dying of radiation exposure.
Good to see the Syndicate back
Its
again.
last given position was the site where we recovered the UFO.
How could they have got information about that location?
Oh, so the UFO was in the ocean.
Determine that. The French government has denied any involvement.
Well, they got those coordinates somehow.
It seems we have an information leak, gentlemen.
Ooh, the mole.
Has our associate in Washington looked into this?
Apparently he has responded to the situation in a way that I don't think any of us would have anticipated.
How do you mean?
I don't have all the details yet, but I've asked him to come here and explain it himself.
That's how the Syndicate rolls.
Hi. How are you feeling?
Like someone's been inside my stomach redecorating. What have you turned up on the shooter?
We've determined that the man who shot you is the same man who shot my sister. Do you realize what you're saying, sir?
I'm not advancing any conspiracy theory here, Scully.
You're saying That they closed down my sister's case not because of lack of evidence, but because they didn't want us to catch the killer.
Facts, baby, facts.
You should be very careful about the accusations that you make.
No.
Who shot you? You said that you'd seen him before.
This ain't a time to be careful. It is, but like...
Several months ago, he was one of the men who attacked me in the stairwell. With Krychek.
He was working with Krychek.
They're the ones who stole the digital tape from me.
Damn it! Krychek, Mulder had him.
Damn!
Listen to me.
Why couldn't I see
Anger is a luxury that you cannot afford right
I wanted
now.
to see Scully say, damn it. Why?
If you're angry, you're going to make a mistake.
Why did we just hear
These
it?
people will take advantage of that.
Damn it.
You've seen how they operate.
I'll be okay.
Bro should have gone for the head with Skinner,
Scully.
man. Failed big time.
That's exactly what they want.
Hey, you like
Addendum to case number 621517.
the problem is these guys, like I said, you awoke the sleeping monster in, Scully's sister's case, which had been balled up for months by telling her they're threatening to shut it, or like they are closing it, or like, for lack of evidence. And then you got Mulder, all right? You got two of the most motivated individuals at the moment. Like, they don't go a step away. Come on, Skinner, man. It was worth a try, but...
In the absence of any official response to my request to have my sister's case reopened,
I'm telling you, season
I
3.
am now petitioning to devote full Bureau resources to the search for Alex Krychek.
And the pendejo.
Since Agent Mulder's release from the hospital, we have had no success locating Krychek or the two men he described as his abductors.
The Krychek is dead,
Personally,
technically.
I believe Krychek is and explain the strange radiation deaths aboard the French salvage vessel.
So the entity is alien. So it looks like the Venom symbiote thing is alien. It has to be. Because they said they recovered the UFO, discovered it.
What's he doing here?
I had it flown from
With
San
the
Diego
UFO?
as evidence. According to the analysis, it's 50-weight diesel oil, Scully. That's the same oil that was used on World War II submarines and on P-51 Mustangs, for that matter.
I
Woo!
don't understand.
This oil is not only 50 years old, Scully, but its composition has been altered by exposure to radiation.
I still don't understand how did this get onto the diver and then onto the diver's wife?
I don't think this is just ordinary diesel oil, Scully. I think it's a medium. A medium being used by some kind of alien creature that uses it to
He said alien.
body jump.
Hey, he's on it. He's on it.
Another body to bring it up to the surface.
Been dormant.
Waiting to jump into the diver and then into the diver's wife.
And then to Krychek.
Krychek?
I
Yes.
think that Mrs. Gautier went to Hong Kong under the control of this thing to find Krychek. I know how it sounds.
He's on it, sort of.
Not looking for Krychek?
It wasn't Gautier,
I
it
think
was the wife. but-
$64,000 question is, what is this thing looking for? Now that it's in Krychek, what does it want?
Hey, Scully's in. Hey, Scully. Yeah. No rebuttals too much there. Hey, one of the lone gunmen. What's up, bro? Hey, please don't tell me he's in danger. Don't tell me he's meeting Mulder like this. While ice skating. No. The second member. This ain't like, why are they ice skating? Like, there's gotta be something going on. Yeah. They gotta be sussing something out here. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him in motion, man. And I ain't talking about the ice skating. Oh, this is where the lockers are. Is this where the locker is for Krychek? Yeah, in Washington. Yeah, 517. Did Mulder hand it off to them? The key? Nice. That was slick.
Nothing to it.
You should call upon our services more often.
We show talent for these G-Men activities. You mean if I want somebody whacked on the name of the lead pipe? Only
Hey.
if you want the job done right.
Hey, the lone gunmen were in try-hard mode right there. You can tell they haven't been out like this in a while, and they're like, yeah, let's go full Men in Black CIA operation on this. No one in sight, no one a threat, just kids around, ordinary people, but still gotta lock in. They still gotta play the role, man. You gotta love the commitment. Listen. Even though you may think it's an ordinary day on the job, it may not be an ordinary day. You never know what's going to happen. So you got to be locked in at all times. game faces at all times. I love it. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's gone. Just got interrupted there. Somebody cleaned house already. Now, I don't know if this is meant to indicate this guy has it. Oh. I haven't seen that in a while. Where did that just drop from the sky?
Where is it? I've been expecting you.
That is some bullshit.
Put that down.
That is some bullshit. And there's the puta.
I have what you want.
Does he know he's talking to the entity here? Oh yeah, he does. Bro did not flinch a muscle. He did not twitch an eye. He did not twitch an eye.
You've made us wait.
He didn't twitch an eyelash.
There was a weather delay on the shuttle from Washington.
You had business there.
Yes. May have already heard.
We've heard you acted on your own and moved the salvage UFO to another location.
Oh yeah, I realized this is the guy Scully talked to in 731. Yeah. And the episode before that. Yeah, I realized this is the guy that met her at the concentration camp. I forgot. I should have clocked that earlier. My bad.
Cover it have increased our need for security. Who else is looking for it?
In the event, I moved it as a safeguard.
Somebody better damn well find out how the French even knew where to look for it.
Maybe he leaked
I
it.
assure you it'll be absolutely inaccessible now.
Why not bring it to Nevada like the others?
We'd like an explanation about this business with the assistant director of the bureau, Skinner.
Random shooting, for all I know.
They
Oh,
have
that
a
is-
waitress who's given a description of
Yeah,
the
that is
shooter.
some bull.
They released a composite of his face to the press.
That shooter on sight.
One
On
of yours,
sight.
isn't he?
He acted on his own.
To tell you. If he did, he acted on his own.
This is a very serious exposure for us.
I'll take care of it.
My advice to you, sir, is to understand the priorities here.
Sir,
Get
that's
this
crazy.
shooter out of the country as quickly as possible. The assistant director IDs him. Our well-placed operatives won't be able to stand in the way of an arrest, compromising beyond repair the secrecy of our work
Our well-placed
and the
operatives.
security, as you so arrogantly assert, of our project's future.
It'll be handled.
Yo, where are the young guns for the syndicates? Where are the ones that are gonna be here after? Do these guys have faith in
I've got something here.
like alien
Ready.
technology that's gonna, prolong their life? I mean, there is access to technology as we've seen, or like scientific research in the show that can de-age you and make you younger. So maybe they're banking on that. But yeah, they clearly have no trust in the future. Maybe they ain't like lining up or teeing up anyone, for like the veterans. They ain't really. There are no young up. They haven't done the Syndicate draft yet. Like who's getting drafted at as the number one pick for who's next in line? Like these guys are seriously banking on them living a long life. They ain't Dumbledore.
Package and left an impression.
And renders the information by drawing the toner from the indentations to the mylar surface.
You can tell these guys are excited working on this.
New York City area code 555. I don't drop that. That's a finely calibrated piece of investigative equipment. I gotta make a phone call.
That, sir, is a pencil.
I'll be damned.
I'll be damned. They're so excited to be involved in this. Oh, it's the Syndicate phone number. Oh, it's the home phone.
Please hold on.
Yo, they need to call the phone company now and switch that up.
Who is this?
Who gave you this number?
You probably know him. A man named Krychek.
Alex Krychek.
Yeah, nice guy. Killed my father. You wouldn't happen to know where he is, do you?
It's Mr. Mulder, isn't it?
This guy.
Nice of you to remember.
This is so good. Where's X?
Can we meet somewhere?
Oh.
I would love to. Give your phone number to my assistant. He'll call you back in 5 minutes. Tell him I'll meet him in 3 hours in Central Park, near the lighted walkway off 79th, near the reservoir. When you hang up, have this number disconnected.
Yeah. Already. This is a one-time call. That's it.
Well, we got a name to go with a face.
Beautiful.
His
Oh,
name is Luis Cardinal.
he on site.
Native of Nicaragua, School of the Americas alumni, career mercenary. Apparently impressed a lot of people with his marksmanship during the Iran-Contra deal.
I'll bet.
That's actually the good news.
Well, clearly he can't shoot for shit.
In all likelihood, this guy's already out of the country.
Another damn it.
I wish I could tell you otherwise. We pretty much exhausted our avenues.
What's it gonna take?
At this point, other than a sign from God?
I've seen stranger things, believe me.
I've seen it too. I've seen both. I've seen Stranger Things and I've seen...
I believe she has.
Hey, my guy. He's a G, that one. He's good. He's good, the scientist. The lab worker. Bro, this has been another banging two-parter, if it is a two-parter. Where's X in this, bro? Where's my boy? Where? Now, the Syndicate, you know, there's a little bit of... You know, there's a little bit of tension in the Syndicate. So each person, you know, we've had Scully deal with the other guy as well in 731 in the episode. I can't remember what the episode before 731 was called. But, you know, you had Scully deal with that guy and he told her what he wanted, what she wanted him, or like he told her, you know, what she wanted to hear, how, you know, he perfectly played that angle about it being human on human experiments. That's it. And that's the result of it. You know, that was, you know, he perfectly played it, and we've seen that he's been involved with the Syndicate. I can't believe I didn't clock that it was him before. But then, I don't know, this guy's meeting up with Mulder, telling him stuff. I don't know, I think there's a few that are disappointed in the Cancer Man completely acting on his own and, you know, having the arrogance to think he can, you know, do as he pleases. But things getting out of control with him a few times.
I trust we're alone.
We're all alone in New York City, sir.
You're looking for Alex Krycek.
Is that a dig at New York City?
To kill him in revenge. What makes you think we haven't done that already?
What for?
Tell me what you know, and I'll consider giving you Krycek.
Answer a few questions for me first. Like what was pulled off the bottom of the Pacific Ocean?
It was a UFO, so-called Foo Fighter.
See, he doesn't.
Down by American fighter pilots in the Second World War.
He doesn't mind.
Until now.
There were salvage. A U.S. sub was sent in 50 years ago, but there were
Okay.
Almost the entire crew died.
Yeah, it's still a mystery.
Mystery to whom?
The cover story said it was the third A-bomb bound for Japan. But the truth is, no one knows what killed that crew.
Not even the Syndicate?
I know.
Do you know?
You give me Krycek and I'll tell you.
Mr. Mulder, I've given you so much this evening.
He has.
You've offered me next to nothing in return.
You haven't told me anything I didn't already know.
Woo!
I'm curious. If you've encountered Krycek, why didn't you kill him then?
Because he has the tape.
Ah, yeah. The tape.
Is he gonna pull out the tape?
Selling the secrets off. You don't know where he is either, do you? You're looking for him too.
Mr. Mulder, anyone can be gotten to.
A game of chess
Certainly
here, man.
You've no doubt of that.
Is that a threat, sir?
Mr. Mulder.
Scully.
Scully, it's me. The two guards you had posted outside Skinner's room, are they still there?
Oh, that was a quick
It
phone
should be.
call.
Why?
I want you to get down there and double check for me, okay?
Was one of them the entity?
Just get down there and check, okay?
Was one of them the entity? One of the guards? Or no? It could be anyone, that's the problem.
What happened to the guards who are outside this room?
They've left.
Where did they go? What happened to the man who was in this room?
Mr. Skinner's no longer a patient here.
Where is he?
Well, the orderlies were here a few moments ago and they took him away.
Where did they take him?
To another hospital.
Bitch!
The ambulance must have just left.
Where's the FBI? Are you transporting a Walter Skinner?
Yeah. Is there something wrong?
No, everything's fine. I'm just gonna ride with you the rest of the way, okay?
Damn, she caught up to the ambulance. That's crazy. Big up Scully. But who ordered the transportation? That's the thing. Hey,
Scully, what are you doing?
they did say Scully was the guardian angel in this series, man. There she is. She's the guardian angel looking to protect all.
I just wanted to make sure you got where you were going safely.
Maybe she's just being really paranoid here. Maybe he's actually just being transported normally to another hospital. But who ordered that? Why fresh out of surgery just being transported like this? Yeah, she a medical doctor, bro. She knows what's up.
This is Scully.
Just lie still.
Bro, I don't care if that's the Predator jumping on top of the ambulance. I'm busting bullets through that wall right now. I'm busting bullets through the roof. Oh, it's the guy. It's the pendejo. He came to finish the job. Chase him down, Scully. Hey, clean shot now. Now. Oh, yo, she said that with anger.
Are you Luis Cardinal? Are you Luis Cardinal?
Please.
Are you the man that shot my sister?
Please don't kill me.
You shot my sister!
Please, I can tell you.
Tell me!
I can tell you.
Tell
I
me!
can tell you what you want. You want Kryche. I can tell you where he is. Please. Please don't shoot me.
What if he's possessed by the entity? Oh, she want to pull that trigger badly, man. Don't let him get away.
Drop the gun! Put the gun down!
Federal agent! Federal agent!
FBI.
Don't move! See?
Hey, ¿cómo está? Hable español, bro. Yo, I love Gillian Anderson's acting right there. I gotta relive it. I'm sorry. I gotta relive it. Are you the man who shot my sister? That was great.
Are you the man that shot my sister?
Crazy emotion.
Shot my sister!
Please, I can tell you.
Tell me!
I can tell you.
Tell me!
I can tell you what you want.
That wasn't
You
Agent
want
Dana Scully, man. That was Dana Scully.
I can tell you where he is. Please. Please don't shoot me.
Yo, can we just say all of the Smoke Monsters men are out of whack at the moment? All the kids have all the kids have been let loose, and he doesn't have the leash and he doesn't have the leash on anymore.
Drop the gun!
They're running wild and they're exposed.
Put the gun down!
Bro, X-Files knows how to do bro. The mythology eps, the conspiracies, the espionage,
Yeah,
it's so
Mulder.
good, man.
Mulder,
Everything.
It's me. Where are you?
I'm at the airport in New York.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for my rental car agreement.
What are you doing in New York?
I'll tell you when I see you.
Home Alone. Lost in New York.
Your instincts are right about Skinner. We just arrested a man for what looks like attempted murder.
I want you to meet me at the DC airport in an hour. I want you to get 2 tickets on the first flight to North Dakota.
What's in North Dakota?
The salvaged UFO.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, man. How long's left in this? Ooh, 10 minutes. Is this gonna be a 3-parter? Man, I can't stomach a 3-parter at night. Come on. Allow it this time. I'm calling it now. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, man. To start off the reaction, I just need to process some of my thoughts here. Sorry, just like intermission. I just want to say season 3 of the X-Files is going to be very hard to top in terms of just like the quality on display, with the episodes, the consistency throughout what's being revealed this episode, how, throughout the season, all the mythology episodes are sort of tied into real world stuff like humans are doing, even like the experiments that were going on in humans, in the 731 episode, stuff like that. And then obviously earlier on in the season, it's all mixed in with the, alien DNA, human tests, the records on every human, the locker at that abandoned base, the UFO going into the air or whatever it was. It wasn't that. But yeah, it is all great stuff. Scully being, abducted not by aliens, but by humans. Like, just everything about this season has been great. Even like, the episode with Revelations, dealing with Scully and Mulder's faith. Just some great stuff throughout. You got the gem like Clive Bruckman's final repose. Like, there's so much great stuff in this season. And dare I say, it is a great season of television. And this is only episode 16. I think it's a 22-part season. I think it's a 22-episode season. But there has been some phenomenal stuff in this season. The lighting has leveled. Like, I thought the X-Files atmosphere and lighting, like the ambience of a scene was already great. I think it's leveled up this season. And what I love about some of the shots in this show, I love how when we sort of establish a scene with Mulder and Scully, like there was last episode as well. I'm a big fan of like I'm a big fan of the one take. But like I love long drawn out extended takes or like extended shots as well. Like last episode when you saw Scully walking into the FBI office, there wasn't a quick cut, you know, to her walking and being outside Skinner and Skinner being right there. No, it was drawn out. It adds life a bit, I reckon, to the scene as well. It adds life to the FBI office as she, you know, entered the elevator. And I remember the guy was in the background saying, "Hey, hold a lift for me, hold a lift." He's like, "Oh, thank you." Like, you know, it just breathes a little bit of life into the scene to have that, you know, active background and everything going on. And it was like a long extended take of following Scully through. And then you had the cut away when she was walking into Skinner's office. And there's been many moments like that this season as well. Even in the episode with the lady, with the episode with Jewel Statey, or Jewel State's character, there was a beautiful long extended take going up to the house of the serial killer as well, or you know the abductor. So it was great stuff. Like everything has leveled up this season. I feel like I mean, like the consistency of the standalone episodes, everything.
I didn't sign any disarmament treaty.
Get the strap, baby. Come on. Come on. No.
My ears are still popping.
Well, Scully.
Write stories down.
Scully needs the evidence. She needs the proof. That's what she needs. We still got an alien entity on the loose. If it is the black goo, the symbiote, bro. Who's it possessed now? Like I don't know. Is it still Krychek? So that means in the 4:3 aspect ratio, like only half of Mulder's face would have been shown right there. I'm just trying to think what this would look like in 4:3.
Where's the concrete?
Apparently nobody else signed that treaty either.
That's why it looks.
Down 199 silos to go.
That's crazy. It looks like ooh, what an overhead shot right there. The overhead extreme wide long shot and sort of like the shape of a UFO saucer. But that's just the design of the silo.
These tunnels must go on for miles.
Somebody's home. Yeah, I just try to imagine what it looks like in the 4:3 because like I feel like the 16:9 looks like the show's at home with it. Like it just looks like if you guys watched my last reaction, you know what I said about the the aspect ratio, but it looks comfortable in the 16:9. It looks like it was shot like that. And notice how they didn't put like any type of Yep, so the entity's here definitely because that man has just been exposed to a flashbang of radiation. Oh, those men, sorry, not just the guy. So is the alien trying to find a UFO to get back home? Is that why it's here?
Hands in the air.
Man, that's some bull. And the entity could have, it could have flashed Mulder anytime. This brother, bro.
He's here. You let him here, didn't you?
Nothing here but holes in the ground, Mr. Mulder.
Why are you here? Why all these men?
I don't owe you any answers.
UFOs here. That's what Krychek's after, isn't it?
Krychek? Alex Krychek disappeared 5 months ago.
Shut your ass up, boy.
Bodies in there. And with radiation burns.
Saw nothing.
Won't get away with this.
Look, you saw nothing. He's panicking, bro.
Bury the truth.
Yeah, you can't bury the truth, but you can put it behind in the boot, man. And that thing is trying to get back home, right?
Take these away.
And the scenes are so well lit naturally as well. Like, cannot tell there's like a production team behind there. Like obviously you have the lights here lighting up the hallway, because that's the design of the place. Even when Mulder and Scully right there, we're looking at it's just whatever's bouncing off their flashlights right there. It was great. 1013 1013. Has he allowed it to just return home? That's it? Oh, you're not gonna end like that, bro. So he knows that's the room that the UFO's in, right? Did he make a deal with the alien? Did he make a deal with the devil? Like, did he let it return home? Is that the exterior of the UFO? That's Krychek, right? Oh, that is the yeah, it is the exterior of the UFO. Why did I watch this at night, bro? Oh, this thing just want to go home, bro. Happy Gilmore style. It just wants to go home. Oh, so Krychek's still alive? Or is he dead now? Damn, man. They covered it up again.
Agent Mulder, sir.
That's some bull. They cheating, man, at this game.
Didn't expect you back to work for a few weeks.
They got the referees on their side. There's a flag on the play.
Thank you. Actually, I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to thank you for everything you did.
You mean getting shot in the gut?
You got shot because you stood up to these people.
So they apprehended the
I
guy.
think you're proceeding from a mistaken impression. What I did because it's my job.
From what I understand, you put your job and your life on the line for Scully.
This isn't my crusade, Agent Mulder. A woman was murdered. I mistakenly thought that we could bring the man who committed that crime to justice.
What do you mean mistakenly?
That's what I need to talk to Scully about.
No, no. Don't tell me that's not the guy that killed her sister. Who was it Krychek or the other guy? They were both there, right? There was two guys in the apartment. Tell me I'm tripping. Don't tell me they've covered it up somehow. And there'll never be closure for Melissa. Bro, why do I feel her pain? Like, it's a TV show, but it's like, I feel like Scully's lost her sister. Like, you get what I mean? And Mulder rocking up with the flag. Bro, that's a gentleman. Are the flowers for his daddy? Or for Melissa? They'd be buried in different places though, yeah?
I was just thinking about something that a man said to me. That the dead speak to us from beyond the grave.
Hey!
That's what conscience is.
Who said that? There was an episode that someone said it. Yeah, yeah.
It's interesting.
The dead speak to us from beyond the grave. There was an episode that was said.
You know, I thought...
Was it the serial killer episode? No.
When we found him, this man that killed Melissa,
Or was it Clyde Bruckman? No.
that when we brought him to justice, I would feel some kind of closure. But the truth is no court.
Oh, so it was the guy. Yeah, yeah.
No punishment is ever enough.
I came here to tell you something.
Oh, don't tell me Mulder gonna reveal that now. Oh, so he knows it.
Some justice, just not the kind you're looking for.
What are you talking about?
They found this man, Luis Cardinal, dead in his cell.
How?
They made it look like a suicide. The men he worked for couldn't take the chance that he'd point his finger at them.
Yeah. Because I was literally about to say before, Mike, they apprehended Luis Cardinal. Like, I'm like, that's good. They can go talk to him. He has so much information. Because they were worried about him getting into, they got men to prevent that. Or, like, agents, can't remember what he said. Like, agents sort of posted in positions to try and prevent that. But once he gets into the hands of the police, they can't do anything. But clearly they had some, they were able to have some movement there before he got into the hands of
Krychek?
the FBI.
He was there. I know that.
You think they got to him too?
I don't know. But if they haven't, they will. I doubt it'll weigh on their consciences, though.
I think the dead are speaking to us, Mulder.
They're saying keep fighting.
Demanding justice.
Yeah, keep fighting, man. The fight goes on.
Maybe that man was right. Maybe we bury the dead alive.
Who was it that said that? I forgot. We buried the dead. It was a recent episode. Oh, Krychek's still stuck here. Bro, my guy going through it. Bro, that's scary, bro. He's stuck there with the UFO. Is he just gonna starve to death in there? That's scary, bro. That is scary. And the dissolve to black as the camera pans away from Krychek yelling in that bunker. Bro, that is scary. That is scary. Oh, what a nighttime reaction of the X-Files, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have been enjoying the little sprinkle of the nighttime reactions here and there on the channel. Bro, what a banging two-parter. No X yet again. Why is X not involved, bro? Is it too dangerous for him to stick his neck out in these type of things when there's too many players? When there's so many moving parts like that, I feel like, yeah, if it's too dangerous, he won't risk his neck. X, I feel like something like this, you know, with the Syndicate being sort of with so much tension within the Syndicate, like I was saying, so many moving parts, so many, you know, members of the Syndicate demanding answers and asking so many questions. I feel like X cannot, you know, stick his neck out like that. He already stuck his neck out on the line in 731. I feel like saving Mulder from the virus on the train car. But yeah, like I'm just thinking, he's a massive wild card. I love when he appears, man. Like, it would have been cool to see him. But yeah, this is another fantastic two-parter, and like I've been saying, ooh, bro, this season is crazy. 15 from 16, maybe 16 from 16, but still, that Syzygy episode, which I actually uploaded today, I'm not too sure still. I'm not too sure, but yeah, man, I kid you not. Like, I know, listen, I'm a kid that was born in 2000. But I'm watching this show through the lens as if I was watching it in the 90s. Oh, bro, this show would have had people in a chokehold weekly, especially with these two-part episodes, especially this season. This show is 11 seasons. Like, how can we expand the mythology like this for 11 seasons? That's what I'm thinking. This is 11 seasons plus 2 movies. Like, how are we going to get better than this? Does it get better? Like I say, season 3 is going to be hard to top, bro. Season 3 is going to be hard to top. I hope you guys have been enjoying the energy I'm bringing to this, man. Because this show is, yeah, this show is bringing that energy out of me. Like, I'm not acting this way. Like, I love it. Like, it is so good. It is so good. Like, I can see why this show kept going for 11 seasons and had the cult following it did, man. And why it's still a staple, you know, in TV history. And why Ryan, like the likes of Ryan Coogler, want to reboot it or continue it. It's the X-Files, man. That's a big name. Like, how are they going to drag this on for 11 seasons? That's what I'm thinking. Like, are they going to keep rehashing the Syndicate government conspiracy stuff? Are they going to keep getting away with it? You know, Mulder and Scully on the verge, you know, on the cusp of discovering it, you know, finding that proof, but bang, no. They were close this episode, man. They were close, you know, that 1013 bunker. They were close. They were close. There was a UFO just sitting right there. It was parked there, man. And, you know, the alien entity found its way back home, and I wonder if that's going to come into play later on. But yeah, haunting stuff what happened to Krychek as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, man. Elie Moses, Moses, take care. God bless. Peace. I just want to echo some thoughts. I was just sitting back here thinking about this episode again. Like, how cool was it at the beginning of the first episode that the guy was still alive in the World War II fighter plane? So was the alien entity keeping him alive all this time for the past 40 years down there at the bottom of the ocean? Like, it possessed his body, and, you know, once he crashed at the bottom of the ocean. That's insane. That's actually what it did, right? So that was interesting. Obviously, Krychek, the way the black goo exited his body was disgusting. I'm not sure if we'll see more of Krychek, or that's it. That's how he dies right there. He dies of starvation, or maybe the alien thing, you know, will come back out of the ship and say like, nah, I need to possess you again, bro. We have work to do. I don't know, but man, I'm in awe at the mythology episodes this season, bro. They have been on point. Like Piper Maru, and now this one, Apocrypha. Like this double header was great, man. And you know, we had the 3-parter to end, you know, season 2, and then 2-parter to begin season 3, then another 2-parter sprinkled in there with the 731 arc, and then now this one. Like, bro, they keep hammering it down. Like, they don't care. They don't care. Like, I cannot wait to see how the rest of the season is gonna play out. I just wanted to say a little bit more things, bro. This is so good. This is so good. So yeah, it seems like the alien goo as well, like, or like the oil, whatever it is, like, because when it possessed Gutierre and the wife, they were like really silent. Like, I'm not sure if it's like it like knows how to adapt to situations. Basically, I feel like it's intelligent. Because you know, it was with Mulder as Krychek, and Mulder was asking so many questions. I'm guessing that's why it was giving those answers. And trying to behave a bit more Krychek-like, but it was still robotic in a way. It was giving answers and responding, but it was still, you know, it wasn't Krychek. You could tell there was a lack of human emotion behind the words that Krychek was, because, you know, when Krychek was in Mulder, he was in a state of panic and paranoia, like, and he was delivering everything with in fear, basically. When Mulder had him at the airport, and then he came out of the bathroom, like, basically a more well-composed robotic man. Like, he was the Terminator Krychek. Like, yeah, so I'm guessing it can adapt, but not in a way where it can convey human emotions. So yeah, that's, I just wanted to echo my thoughts a little bit at the end there, right there.